Hello, I am Lost Generation. This is MediEvil. Let's play The Crystal Caves. We're introduced to a new enemy here. These are the flying shadow demons. They are nowhere near as bad as the walking ones, thankfully. The chalice is another... There are a few levels like this where the chalice is a given. Which is nice. You'd have to go out of your way to get to the end of the game with just the small sword.
The ancient town of Meadowmead was destroyed by creatures known as rhinotaurs. They live on still, but in a state of hibernation, deep within these caverns. They use the crystals to prolong their worthless hides.
From the name, you would expect rhinotaurs to be half man, half rhino. As we'll see, the modelers had other ideas. Here are the two most annoying enemies in the level. The stealing imps are back, which is bad. The bats do almost no damage, and they're easy to kill. I just really hate the constant squeaking. The beams hurt. Don't touch them. I'm guessing this is another thing that's just magic. Don't know why the crystal's spinning. It's hard to tell because the magic sword is so strong, but these imps are stronger than the ones in the mausoleum. And there's the rhinotaur. You might notice they have bull horns. They are a lot weaker than the turtles in the last level. No invincibility, and they also just take less hits to die. In the bottom right, you'll be seeing the camera icon a lot. It gets stuck here, usually. And the imps can steal the magic sword. If they get away, it costs 4,000 gold to buy it back. And it will help if you actually realize your sword has been stolen, which at first I didn't. Hence the frantic arm swing. I'm sure that won't be relevant. To recap, Dan got the first gem from the Pumpkin Witch in the Pumpkin Serpent level, and the second from the Mayor in the Asylum. He needed the witch's talisman from the Hilltop Mausoleum to talk to the witch. That's in the third level. There are hints for finding the witch, but not the talisman. So if you get this far without it, you would have a lot of levels to double check, and fighting the dragon is not optional.
Who dares to enter my lair and wake me from my slumber? Aha! Prepare yourself, little man. I shall roast the flesh from your bones. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I will pluck out both your eyes. Oh, great. I'm just going to give you a good hiding.
Could have threatened to sock him on the jaw. This is more of a puzzle than a fight. Once you know what to do, it's really simple. if you don't know what to do, you would probably try to attack the dragon directly, and I will show why that's a really bad idea. The fire breath is short range, but it hurts. Also, he moves just clockwise, there's no randomness to it. And each platform, when you hit it, will drop rocks on the platform to the right of it. So getting hit once will do about half of Dan's health, or 1 life bar at least.
Enough! I yield! I really hurt. What did I have to go and do that for? Here, take this dragon potion and leave me alone. Drink it when you need it. It gives you armor that is impervious to heat. Plus it lets you breathe fire. Now go away.
I've mentioned several times how useful fire is, as it makes a lot of enemies harmless, and Dan now has unlimited fire. It's short range though, only the narrow part of his breath actually hurts enemies. They remembered to account for his missing eye too. And for some reason equipping the armor removes his shield, but you can just put it right back on. I don't know if that was deliberate. Similar to the sword spinning attack, there's no auto-aim, so once again, short enemies are the dangerous ones. It also doesn't hurt bats for some reason. That there, it wasn't deliberate, but the big advantage the longbow has over the spears is it shoots much further. There aren't that many opportunities to use it, but it's something. And I was trying to show the difference between the longbows, but the enemies here are a bit too weak to demonstrate it properly. The flaming longbow's a bit odd. I don't know if enemies have a hidden fire resistance, because some of them, fire arrows kill them faster than magic arrows. But others, the magic arrows are better. I'm not sure why. This bit on the left I ran past at the very start. It would be a bottomless pit until you got the room. And I think I complained about the cost of magic arrows at one point, but actually double checking, they cost the same as spears. So I'd say they're more of a side grade. The spears travel faster, so it's easier to hit things, and they do almost as much damage. But the longbow can shoot further, compared to the magic sword, which is better than any other melee weapon, by far. Say goodbye to the Rhinotaurs, because they're only in this level. Yeah, 5 spears to kill one. So the only reason they didn't call them Minotaurs is just because they have skulls for heads. They're definitely not rhinos. While the magic longbow does it in 4 shots.
Wouldn't this make a wonderful tourist attraction? Come see Stengard the Mighty! Come and see the last of the centaurs! Oh, and see that dork over there? That's Daniel Fortescue, would-be hero! Ha 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 ha!
So yeah, he still has some stuff to say. More importantly, the mysterious locked door is finally open. And while it may be hard to believe, there is something more powerful than chicken drumsticks.
Daniel, there you are. I was so worried about you. I know you have the heart of a hero, Daniel. Now we must show the others. Would you like to take my magic lightning bolts? I don't have many, but they're very powerful. Off you pop then, and keep your chin up. Oops, sorry Daniel. Now take care. The good people of Galamere are depending on you.
That was Megwyn's Stormbinder, which the library said she held off barbarian raiders with a pitchfork in one hand and her baby in the other, so I'd say she earned top billing in the Hall of Heroes. The lightning itself is the strongest weapon in the game, but you cannot buy more ammo, and it uses it quickly. It's not really ranged or melee, so I'll hold off on explaining it until I've shown it in action. That's it for now, so next time it's the Gallows Gauntlet. I'm Lost Generation, this is MediEvil. Thank you for watching.